everyone, this is Simply Mai and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, join me again as I continue to share you my deepest thoughts on how we can grow strong in our faith. I've been thinking about what could be the next vlog on this topic, and that as I look around, I found one thing common, and that is we all yearn to have a good and comfortable life. We earn hard, we work hard so that we will be able to keep treasures in this world which we can use and enjoy now, at the same time leave behind for the people that we love. Well, that is not wrong. For even God wants us to live in abundance. God promised us and gave us all these things to enjoy while we are here on earth. But let us not forget not just to store up for treasures in this world, but also to store up treasures in heaven. My question to all of us right now is that, what treasures do you keep in your life? Do you have expensive and branded clothing? Are you always updated with the latest gadgets? Or do you always want to get nice cars and go to a wonderful travel destination? All these things, as I was saying just now, God does not forbid us to enjoy and experience. All He wants for us is to weigh things up and balance and see what is necessary in our lives. In the past few months that we are restricted to do a lot of things in our life, what have we realized? Are we so excited for this COVID-19 situation to end, all because we want to go back to our normal lives? Are we so excited to go out and shop and travel? Well, as for me, for the past 7 months, I was only able to buy one dress. And to me, it's okay. I was not so excited to go out and do a lot more shopping, but I learned to be contented in what I have at this very moment. And it is my prayer that when we were inside our houses, when we can't go out, we were able to see the value of life and treasures that are worth keeping. Today I want to share on Matthew chapter 6, verse 19 to 21. It says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." These verses speak up with 3 lessons that I want to share with you. Number 1, earthly treasures are for the earth. A lot of people would always say that you cannot bring your possessions in heaven. Well, we all know that that is true. Your earthly possessions are for the earth. It will be destroyed, it will decompose, it will rust, it can be buried back to the ground. What does this verse mean is that all the earthly blessings that we are enjoying right now, this will only be enjoyed while we are here on earth. You can store up, you can buy everything that you want, you can make use of anything that God has given you because they are designed to be enjoyed here on earth. But they are not going to last forever, because this can be destroyed, this can be stolen, this can be broken. Nature and circumstances may take them away from you. A lot of billionaire and famous people have said that it's not about the money or the possessions of this world that are more important, because they too realize that these earthly possessions will not last forever. Number 2 is that heavenly treasures are for heaven. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. As we are here on earth, we have a lot of opportunities to invest for the future. In fact, a lot of us consider to invest on so many things, look into investments from here and there. But whenever I look at myself, thinking of investing to this and that, God will always remind me of what is more important in life. Does that mean that I am not supposed to invest on anything on earth? No. But God wants to remind me that you have to invest for eternity. You have to invest in your relationship with the Lord. You have to invest on the spiritual things as well, not just on the earthly things. Because God has blessed us more than enough. And we should do something so to also give back unto Him what is due to Him. We should also do something to bring back the blessing to God and to the people around us. Let us invest in eternity. Invest in eternity should be our focus these days. I had been pondering upon in the past few days that what if I'm one of the victims of this COVID-19 and God takes my life? My question is, have I stored up treasures in heaven? And the same question goes to all of us. If we are still on earth, make the most of our time to invest and store up treasures that will last for eternity. Churches have gone online. Have you ever stopped to watch a full service? Or are we too focused on earning for a living? God has given us all this time. Now that everything is in social media, everything is online for the church for the gospel to be shared. Why don't we make use of it to get to know Jesus in our lives? Are we too focused for the earthly treasures and we are setting aside the heavenly treasures? I hope not, because time is running. Let us not waste it. And finally, number 3 would be your treasure is where your heart is. Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. In these verses that I shared with you, God mentioned 2 treasures, earthly treasures and heavenly treasures. Which of these 2 gets more of your time and attention? Each of us can reflect on ourselves and check on ourselves what matters to us at this very moment. And it is good for us to see that God is giving us time to make things right. If your heart is on the earthly treasures right now, my friend, it is time to give your life back to Jesus and invest for yourselves treasures that will last forever. I want you to remember that earthly treasures won't last forever. They will be broken, they will be stolen, they can be taken away from you. And if your heart is focused on heavenly treasures, keep on, my friend. The world around us can be very tempting, but keep doing the work of the Lord. Do not give up. You just keep pressing on, because in the end, you will get the reward due for you that comes from the Lord. Let us accomplish the mission given by God to all of us as we are here on earth. Let us keep on storing heavenly treasures. These heavenly treasures will not be taken away from us, will last for eternity, will not be broken, and will not be stolen. And so as we enjoy all these treasures that God has given us while we are living here on earth, let us also balance it with preparing ourselves and keeping for us treasures in heaven. You may not be rich and famous while you are here on earth, but if you keep on keeping treasures that will last for eternity. I tell you, all of us will enjoy a better and even the best life that God has prepared for us in eternity. May this simple sharing allow you to reflect on your life. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a like, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Life is simple. Let Jesus be the center of it, and it will be beautiful. God bless us all.